Hi, welcome to our presentation. Our team is called TMIX and we were mentored by Jacob Cuomo. I'm Miranda Liu and I'm a rising junior at South Pasadena High School.
Hi everybody, my name is Elika Gowda and I'm a rising junior at the University of Pittsburgh.
Hi everyone, I'm Betzabeth Narvaez. I'm a sophomore at Yonsei University. So regarding how we split up our project, this is what each of us was in charge of when designing the site. All three of us were in charge of the front-end design. We created 3 different website designs, then combined them together to create the final one. For Elika, she worked on authorization utilizing the Passport.JS. For Miranda, she worked on implementing the YouTube API for our website. And as for me, I was in charge of working with the Twitch API and how to implement it in our site.
So I bet you're wondering why we are presenting about TMIX today. Well, due to a multitude of live streaming platforms today, a creator's content has the potential to be spread over several websites. As a result, it's more difficult for users to view one creator's content as well as discovering new creators.
So what's the solution to all of this? This right here is where TMIX enters. Our project, TMIX, aims to compile several different popular live streaming platforms, such as Twitch and Facebook Live, into one streamlined service where users can link their favorite live streaming services mentioned before. Not only does it condense a prospective user's content into one place, it essentially allows users to create only one account to watch all of their favorite streamers. Going back and forth between multiple streaming content ends today.
Now going into the major components of our front-end design, this is our final design for our website. Here you can see the home page, which includes a list of the top games on Twitch. All the games are clickable and they send you to the Twitch page for each game. There is also a sidebar with the top live streamers, which you can click to see their live stream. Currently, clicking on these items would send you to another website, but ultimately we want to embed the channels and their streams so that you would still stay on our site. This is the code for the index page. Towards the bottom, you can see where we have the output for the Twitch API and the sidebar.
So next here we have our TMIX contact page design. For the contact us page, we embedded a Google form which users can submit their information, such as their name, their email, and a message in the instance they want to contact one of us. So right here we have our contact us page code. Here we have embedded the Google form using an inline frame with the HTML code given by Google.
Here we have the About page design. We added a short summary of our TMIX project. This is our code for the About page. We used the header H1 and paragraph for the summary. You can also see part of the code we used to make the top navigation bar in the footer. This is our CSS code for the website. We adjusted the padding, background color, font size, and many other things here.
This is the JavaScript I used in order to implement the Twitch API into our site. I used 2 functions to pull the top games and the top live streamers from the Twitch API.
This is our code for pulling the top 5 videos from YouTube using the YouTube API and JavaScript. Although this code had correct syntax, when index.html was run, the data from the videos doesn't show up. We are still working on this portion.
So right here is our Passport.JS code. So this is our code that I used for implementing Passport authentication through a local strategy in order for prospective users to have a secured login or logout authentication. The code that is inserted in our presentation, as you can see, does not consist of all the code that I wrote. There are many other slides or files on GitHub. However, we want to showcase the main files of our website.
Next, we are going to go into the project development of TMIX. speaking about the aspects we focused on in each step. In week 1, our mentor introduced the project to us and detailed out the end goals. We all focused on learning HTML, CSS, and JavaScript through the tutorials recommended by our mentor and through self-learning. We also created a Trello board to better organize all the tasks we needed to do during the upcoming weeks. Screenshot of our Trello board. In week 2, Elika and Miranda began working together on the front-end design and basic layout of the website. I began learning how to use the Twitch API and seeing how to implement it into our site.
So week 3 consisted of us finalizing our prototype. So in week 3, Miranda and I finalized a front-end website design that consisted of our favorite elements from our prototype design in week 2. Here, Betzabeth continued working with the Twitch API and added more features in here, such as adding links to the pictures and words. So week 4 consisted of primarily creating our final product. So in week 4, Miranda worked with the YouTube API to try to pull the data from the top videos, the games, and the channels. Betzabeth organized the code and commented to better document what our code did, and I implemented Passport.JS to authenticate and provide security to a prospective user's account.
Now that we have spoken about our project development and finalizing our initial version of our product, there's one final question. What's next for the future of TMIX? In the future, we plan to continue to work on correctly implementing the YouTube API. In addition, we will add in a working login and signup page and a database to store account information. We also plan to add in a search bar to allow info on our website to be found more easily. As the website progresses, we also want to learn and implement the MERN tech stack and insert a drop-down menu for each user that allows them to choose the streaming content they would like featured. We want to add in the option for more streaming services in addition to Twitch and YouTube, as well as allow the public to access our website.
During our project, we learned many technical skills, but we also learned many valuable transferable skills, one of which was adaptability and teamwork. Since we were all in different parts of the world, we had to take into account the different time zones and work together to find the best times to meet. We also had to find the best ways to contact each other and how to collaborate on our project remotely.
Another skill we learned is to utilize our resources effectively. We had to use many tutorials, and when there weren't tutorials to help us, we had to read a lot of the documentation of the code, such as when we started to use the APIs.
So a final key transferable skill that we all learned is to expect the unexpected. No one anticipated the severity of COVID-19 in the sense that our new normal would consist of remote internships and virtual classes. While we obviously hope for another pandemic to never again occur, it is incredibly important to note how fortunate all of us are to have a remote internship opportunity. An opportunity that many students I know have personally lost due to COVID-19.
Thank you for listening to our presentation. If you have any questions about our project or would like to contact us, this is our contact information. Lastly, we wanted to thank Jacob Kumo, our mentor, and the CodeDay team for presenting us with this enriching, professional, and incredible opportunity for professional development. We are incredibly grateful for all of your hard work and mentorship. Thank you.